you know, to choose a winner. I think there'd be 3 people and they'd be struggling.
Yeah.
3 people that they'll struggle with. I definitely think so.
I think so. What do you think regarding Mario? Do you think Mario's got a real good chance of winning it or getting to the final?
I can't say, can I really? I really can't say. They're not letting me bring it up, really. It's just a bit stupid, really, because now it's my personal opinion as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I'm not allowed to say, but, you know.
I never thought I'd get this far, so every week for me is a bonus. If I get through this week, then it's another week there, and it's another bonus, you know? I thought I'd be out the first 2-3 weeks. I'm surprised I'm still here.
Did anyone go,
Nathan was only up against Jono, so I wasn't involved in that eviction. But I thought Nathan would have lasted.
There was more people up in that. That was a really tough eviction for the public, I think, don't you?
I think that would have been really close. I think that would have been like 52, 48%, something like that. I think so. When Nathan went to all them cheers and Jono stayed, I knew at that point that the public loved John and that he wasn't going to be.
I know, bro.
What were you doing?
Yeah.
Can you get some surgical spirit to get that cleaned, please?
Thank you. That looks so much better.
Wow, they do look better.
The,
Gee, well now.
It's amazing.
you should be a beautician.
You know when you
Oh, I'd love that.
Why don't you?
Because,
Money.
yeah, I wish I'd have done some after school.
They can still do stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very, very much, Josie.
That's right, love.
It look a million times better. After we got rid of all those long pubic ones.
My friend did that. She waited. And she started being a beautician at the age of like in her mid-30s. And now she's got a really successful salon now.
Oh, I wonder what time the party's going to start. Well, it won't be till JJ and John get back.
Yeah.
Hopefully for the party.
Oh.
Maybe that's all.
Yeah. What's this? I wonder how they choose the songs for the party, because...
Is Josie, is Man in the Mirror in your favourite?
I'm gonna go
Nah.
in the shower.
You just like it?
Yeah. Is it in yours?
No, it's not mine.
No,
None of them were in mine.
it's my favourite Michael Jackson song.
I think
Yeah.
it's whatever they can play, innit?
Time though, I was ready to leave. Ben would have stayed and Ben would have gone, I'd have walked out on the Saturday. I'd have gone on the Saturday. The first 2 weeks, Rachel left and Jovan left. If in those 2 weeks, Sunshine would have left and Ben would have left, I would have gone on the Saturday. I would have just walked out because they were making my life a misery. Jovan was really nasty to me. There was a whole posse of people that were like, you know, anti me for whatever reason. I hadn't done anything wrong. They misunderstood me, and I think like until all that was broken up and those guys left, I hated it. I hated the first 3 weeks I was here. Really hated it. And the eviction would have gone differently. I would have left, definitely.
Yeah. Did you get on really well with Sunshine then?
Yeah, I like Sunshine. Sure, I won like a I won like a best mate in here, I don't think, but I got on really well with her. Probably didn't get on as well with her as I did with Ben and Rachel.
Who did Sunshine get on with?
She hung out a little bit with Mario. She slept with Corin, in the same bed as Corin. Probably me and Mario, I think, and Ben. But Ben argued with her a little bit now and again.
She was what? Hung around with quite a few.
She hung around with quite a few people. I think more than anything, it was like me and Mario.
Was she a likeable person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her. she was a little bit different. So like you couldn't sort of tie her down. You couldn't like 1 minute she'd be there chatting to you, then she'd be up bouncing around in front of the mirrors doing this weird stuff. Like she would like be sat there, and then the next thing you know, she'd go and spend 2 hours putting bracelets together or doing her makeup, or you know, she'd be there dressed 1 minute, the next minute she'd have a swimming costume on, she'd be out under the shower. It was like she'd flit around here, there and everywhere, and then she would like start these stupid arguments with like John James. They'd start kicking off, but in the house, I mean, she was a little bit like Shabby in one respect, where she was always doing something, but she didn't quite have the negativity and you know that sort of Shabby had. She was more of a, I think she was more of a...
Shabby would be here now if she didn't walk.
Oh, definitely, I think so. She'd come through 2 evictions, I think, didn't she? People were always shouting over the wall, "We love you, Shabby." She had a couple of nasty things over the wall, but most of the time...
Say about it.
No, not really. She shook it off. She was fine.
I
She
would
was
have
amazing.
laughed if I got anything
She was
like that.
amazing, dude. I think she had a massive fan base. That's what I think. And I think that's the reason Nathan went. Because the last thing that he did, but pretty much the last thing he did, was say to Shabby, "You're nothing but a rain-clouded dude." When it happened, she walked out the corner of the garden by the carousel, walked in the dining room, last we saw of her, didn't come out the dining room. Next thing you know, Shabby has now left the Big Brother house. So I think, off the back of that, all of Kiva's supporters and all of Shabby's supporters would have voted Nathan out. I think if he'd have been up on an ordinary week with John, without none of that, he might have stood a better chance.
Yeah, he could have.
So does that mean no one else got votes except for them two?
No,
them two.
no. They were the main ones to get the votes. So probably John James might have had 6, Nathan might have had 5. Other
Okay.
people might have been on 3 and 2, because they were the 2 highest, they would have gone up. So
So
it
what
works.
decides whether you have a third person then?
Say you got 6, me and Steve-O got 5, that would be a 3-man.
3 of us.
Yeah.
It's two clear people, basically.
So yeah, so it doesn't matter how many 5s and how many 4s you have, as you know, if there's a 5 person
If
with
there's a
5,
5 and 4 on 4, there'll be 5 people up.
yeah.
If there's 2 5s and then a 4, the 2 5s
But
will be
if
up.
everyone got 2, then everyone will be up.
Right,
Yeah,
everyone
the
will
whole
be up,
house. Yeah, the whole house.
So that's why when it gets down to lower numbers, it's a lot easier for a lot more people to be.
2, most of the times he's been 4. I think 4 or 5 of the times he's been 4, isn't it? 4 of the times he's been 4, something like that. And then a few of the times he's been 3s, and then once he's been a 2. Most of the time, like again this week is 4. Last week was 3, the week before that was 4.
It's definitely the worst scenario if there's just 2 of you.
He's up against Nathan, fapping 2 like heavyweights, do you know what I mean? You could see that happening in like week 11 or 12, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. Nathan was a lovely guy, dude. He got sucked into the whole thing with Shabby and all the gossiping and the bitching that was going on and all the negativity.
When
and
I-
then like a week before he left, he broke away from them and started hanging out with me and Ben and the Baron and stuff, didn't he?
Yeah, just
I
totally
When
like
I saw the
changed.
BT
totally.
of him,
Yeah.
and the crowd was such a good reaction when he walked in,
Yeah.
because he just looked like a genuine guy, didn't
Oh,
he?
yeah,
he was
Like-
genuine.
He was
just
just
what
like
he
a
is.
Jack the lad, you know, I like going out now and a couple of pints, you know what I mean, no frills attached, loves the women, but really intelligent. Like, he could talk on anything. Like, he went to a boarding school, really well
Was he
read.
really intelligent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Really,
know that.
really well read, really
Yeah.
up on like his politics and stuff like
Really?
that. Really well spoken.
Was
Even
he?
though, oh yeah, he could start a debate. Like, we would have debates, wouldn't he, with like Ben and whatever on politics.
Yeah.
Balls of fire. I think I want my best bit music to be
And you know, aspires to being a good Tory. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, Ben's in those circles and meets with those people all the time. He does sort of news coverage, political news coverage for like Al Jazeera, stuff like that. And like there he is having these debates with Nathan, and Nathan was debating him under the table. Nathan was just a working intelligence, you know, really bright guy. And he was saying, you know, like I feel like I wasted the first 3 weeks I've been here. And he said, now I'm with you and Ben and stuff. He said, I feel like I'm coming out. He said, I'm having a great time. He said, this is what it's all about. The day before his eviction, he said to me, he said, if I go, I'm going to be gutted because I've got so much more to give. And he said, I feel I've wasted 3 weeks. And then, like, on the night down of his eviction, he left. I got to be honest, his eviction impacted me more than anyone else leaving. And that's a surprise. I was only just getting to know him.
Yeah.
But like, I really felt gutted when he left, and like for a couple of days, it was like, man, where's